God's gift to you as you are to them. The quote by Desmond Tutu says about family. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests.
Good morning.
Every family has a relation, and this relation says us a story. These relationships which went to, like the parents and children, uncles and aunts, nephews and nieces, siblings, grandparents, and so on, are wrought with jealousy, misunderstandings, poor communication, as well as with love, joy, and pride. The family relationships actually motivates from our inward and outward motivations. Today, I'd like to share with you one of a tragic incident which has happened to my uncle and aunt recently. My aunt, on a cold day evening, she had her evening walk and she was trying to visit her neighbor's house. So after the evening coffee, she was able to get up to return back to home, but she was not able to step down. Still, she tried to step down, but she was not able to step her leg down, especially her left leg was fully numb. Still, she stood up, but unfortunately, she had fallen down by hitting her knee down harshly to the ground. She wanted to return back that time itself as it was already being late evening. So she was not able to get up that time. So all our neighbors came and just lifted her up and just was being brought her to home. Maybe after some time, her leg was fully swollen and it was in bluish color. So my uncle had to take her to the hospital immediately. So the late night, because of that, the doctors were not available and duty doctor was attending that time. So as per her, the X-ray was fine. And next day morning, when the main doctor has arrived, he was really shocked by seeing the X-ray. He said that we are already being late. Her veins, tissues, everything was being punctured because of her accident. Immediately, we have to rush her to the emergency operation theater. We had to undergo an operation for her. They had gone for an operation. So after the operation, doctor said that it has to be wounded in this much time. The wound has to be healed in this much time. But the wound was not healed in 1 or 2 weeks. The doctor said if the wound is not healing, we may have to think further because that is giving a life threat to her. So after 2 weeks, the doctor said to the last option, I can see an option that you may have to go for an amputation below the knee. If you are keeping it more, then that will come up, so you have to think further. So the bad luck was following them on and on actually. We didn't know what to do with the family. Actually, we were that much close with the family as I was over here that time. My uncle was really shocked. Basically, my aunt was really sensitive character. But we all kept our fingers crossed, praying to God that please give them courage to handle the situation. That's the only last option which we can give them. The counselors have given her that much counseling to her to take in a positive sense. So she had taken it in a positive sense that way. We didn't know how she had taken up that. Since 3 years, she's in a wheelchair now. My uncle is taking her like a queen now. We are praying for the health of my uncle, especially now, to take care of her very nicely. My parents are staying close by, so each and every moment they are with them at any time. Now her life is going forward in a motivations that my uncle is giving her. Just by seeing his motivation, she is living forward. And now they have a granddaughter. By seeing her play and childish her smile and how she's following her, they are facing that life in that. The character relationships with the family should be always empathetic. When we are taking any decisions, better always try to consult with our elders, especially parents, before taking any decisions, especially in our turning point of life. When we are raising up a child also, better we always, if you are getting the parents or elder people's support, we are very happy to move it because that will be more light with us. And conflicts also come in between with the partners as well as with the parents and children and everybody like that it comes. But especially when the conflicts come between the partners, it will be more sensitive. So better to take the root of the issues and try to resolve it at that time itself rather than prolonging it for such a long time. A close friend can always help them to sort the issues very easily, especially rather than going with the parents or elders. A close friend can share their experiences. So always taking a suggestions or good opinion from elders make us so easy to live forward. And a group of people, being a human, a group of people are along with us always to support us, especially. And always when they are with us, we always feel like they are with us for our good future, especially our Divas are behind us to take our all good qualities, make us to expose to the public now. That is, I feel like this is a good theme which I can put in forward, like a family relationship. We feel that our Diva team is putting forward much effort to put all the newcomers to produce their correct output of it. That's it.